Hello everybody, Dokkan Assets here. Today we are back with another V-Jump overview video, and today we are going to be taking a look at the March 2022 issue featuring this lovely Boruto Naruto Next Generations cover. Let's go ahead and hop right into what we got today. Obviously, we have this pink cover today, which is a very interesting choice. We have a bunch of cool promos today. We do have a SDBH promo again, which is lovely. We have the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the Limit Breaker one, and another Yu-Gi-Oh promo, which I always love to get. By the way, please excuse the little bit of reflection of the ring light when you see I bring it up. You can kind of see it. It's just because I'm filming this one in the nighttime rather than there being natural daylight, because unfortunately this was the only time that I could fit it in. And obviously, I'd rather have the video for all of you guys than not have the video at all. So, let's go ahead and hop right in. Wow, right off the bat, holy moly. That is pretty cool if I do say so myself. Obviously, this is talking about the final Big Bang mission number 12 before we move on to the next one. I forget what the next one's technically called. And of course, we have some Demon Slayer stuff on the side there as well. Very, very cool start. I love that Goku art there. Both of them, actually, look absolutely fantastic. Duel Links! Wow, 5th anniversary. This is kind of funny considering that Duel Master has just released. But that is a very nice piece of art. Obviously, that is the Arc V protagonist. I think that that's why he's there, is because they're just introducing Arc V stuff into Duel Links now, which is kind of crazy that it's been that long and they're only that far in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh! Arcs. Obviously, we have a big piece of art of our promo here, which is pretty cool. Obviously, we'll get to see that in more of a big form in a minute. We have Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush. Looks like they're introducing another Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. I am honestly not too sure because, again, I'm not familiar with all of it. Whoa, the big page is doing me dirty here. Let me go ahead and get that back up. There we go. You get to see all of the outtakes from this because obviously the shenanigans are half the fun with these videos. Bro, I swear these long pages are so hard to hold up for this video. There we go. Okay, you see it? Good. Because I'm putting it down. I'm getting that back in there, bro. I don't want to deal with that again. It's going back in. Wonderful. Okay. So these look like interesting. Bunch of different archetypes here that they seem to be advertising. I think those might be, I don't know, I'm not enough of a Yu-Gi-Oh guy. Ooh, that is a black, Red Eyes Black Dragon card, though. That is really cool. Wow, that's sick. I really want to know what that's from. That almost looks like a smoother Red Eyes Metal Dragon or something. I don't know. Funny enough, just talking about it there, it's Master Duel. Highly recommend Master Duel, by the way. Absolutely fun Yu-Gi-Oh game for sure. And we're already on the Yu-Gi-Oh promo. Wow. Usually they do not come that fast. But we have the promo card right here, obviously from the OCG. By the way, I did finally figure out what OCG means. It's not online card game like I originally thought, and I think I've been saying for a couple videos now. OCG actually means original card game, so I didn't know that technically the TCG and the OCG have a different format. I guess that the OCG is like Japan's original format from the way that I've had it explained to me by some of my friends who are Yu-Gi-Oh heads. So that is what I'm going to go with for future videos in terms of explaining this. Here is the wonderful promo card. Let me see if we can get it to focus a little bit better on that. There we go. That is really cool. Definitely like the look of that a lot. Obviously the rainbow pattern for this too looks very, very nice. And obviously the back is just a normal Yu-Gi-Oh card. This one is really bent though. Thank you, book, for closing on me here. Let's just see it real quick without the light. There you go. You can kind of see how the light refracts. I believe that's the correct term. It's so weird that like it kind of looks different depending on if you have that light on closer to it or not. But we obviously have our Yu-Gi-Oh sleeves, and we're going to plop that bad boy in there to make sure that nothing bad happens to the card. And I'll have to flatten that since obviously that card was very warped. That is the only unfortunate thing about these cards, obviously sitting here in the... Ooh, that was a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. That's obviously the only unfortunate thing about these cards sitting here in the V-Jumps is that, of course, they're going to get a little bit warped in between the pages, which kind of sinks. All right. Moving on, we obviously are going to go past our Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga here. Of course, there are a bunch of different various ones. I'll give you one shot from it, though. Look at that thing. That doesn't even look like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. That's insane. I really want to know what that monster is. That's really cool. Holy cow, look how big that is. That page is huge. My gosh. All right. Well, thankfully, that is actually the last page. Surprisingly enough, there isn't more in the advertising here. That is, I'm going to just keep scrolling. We're just going to take a look at the Dragon Ball page now. Not even going to comment on it. Obviously, we have info about the movie here, the Dragon Ball Superhero movie, with a little note from Toriyama himself in the bottom left there, which is pretty cool. I do wish, this is one of those times, and I really wish I could read Japanese, because I would love to know what this is saying about the movie, but unfortunately... Oh, okay, so this must be talking about General Red, right? Obviously, this is the file on him. Usually in V-Jumps lately, they've been doing like these file things where they talk about specific characters, and obviously this looks like a special version for the movie, which is pretty cool. And obviously this is also a page talking about the androids here. Let me actually fold this back in so I can give you a better look at the page. There we go. It's hard to do with the shadow, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Alright, that's why those pages also kind of stink, because obviously you get the bigger shadow from the scene. We have the, I almost called it SDBH, the SH Figuarts Super Dragon Ball Hero figures. Obviously, these are all of the figures based on the forms that the characters take in the movie. I know everybody is excited about the Gohan, and nobody really cares about the Goku, which is kind of funny, because we have a million base form SH Figuarts Gokus by this point. As well, Figuart Zero, this Super Saiyan Goku is also in here, and I know that that figure, according to the homie Baggy Saiyan, has not actually sold that well in Japan, which, surprise, surprise, when we get overwhelmed with Dragon Ball figures, that's kind of what you get. So obviously this is talking about Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour, as well as the official Dragon Ball news. I am excited to see what Dragon Ball Battle Hour is going to contain, and BAM! Look at that very, very cool Dokkan battle page right there. Obviously this was for the 7th anniversary. Love, love, love this. Obviously we have the chilled, almost called an Easy A, the Zenkai for Legends as well. But yeah, very, very cool with the Dokkan art there. That's another reason why I love buying V-Jump, is because obviously I get to own the actual like pages of the scans that we see. And funny enough, there is the featured DBZ character. They chose 16 this time around. Oh! Yo, those renders are clean, and obviously, oh my gosh, that card, let me give you a close-up of that. Wow, that is sick. That is really, really cool. Definitely a fan, if I do say so myself. That is very sick. Oh! Okay, so there's that, like, new... that screenshot is terrible. Unless it's supposed to have a glint in his eye like that. I don't know. But that's kind of a sticky screenshot, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so obviously we have the new Super Saiyan Blue form here, as well as the new form of Fu, his, like, kid winged thing, which is really weird. But yeah, that new Super Saiyan Blue Goku form looks sick. Obviously, we have the new Gohan card. I love how this takes up the whole page of the art of him taking out Bojack. That looks really, really cool, expanded across the page. Very, very much like that. Alright, and then we move on to the promo card page. Obviously, this is talking about the actual promo that we're going to get. And speaking of the actual promo that we're going to get, there's the little sleeve. And there is the back with that same Gogeta render. So let's go ahead and get it out. Let me go ahead and cut that real quick. This was actually one I was quite excited about. Obviously, every V-Jump that has a promo card of a Dragon Ball Heroes card is always a V-Jump magazine that your boy is trying to get his hands on because, of course, free Heroes cards. And you always love a good free Heroes card. Here is the Gogeta. Wow. That is a really good art. I like this a lot. Obviously, we have the shattered glass hollow look. Very, very nice. Very shiny as well, of course. This is, again, Limit Breaker Gogeta, so obviously that's why the colors look like that. But yeah, there is the back of the card for you. And then there's the front once more. Very, very cool. Always love getting my hands on these. This will be good to pair with the Vegito card that they also gave us a couple months ago. Sleeve that bad boy up and put them in storage for safekeeping. All right. We keep on keeping on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and get back to the Dragon Ball section that we were at here. Let's go ahead and pop our bookmark out. We'll also just, yoink, take the Yu-Gi-Oh bookmark out too while we're at it. Alright, so let's go ahead and skip past the Dragon Ball manga section, because obviously, if you read the manga, you know, you can just go read the manga. Obviously, there's translations and stuff like that. Alright, so we have more hero stuff, which is pretty cool. Black and white pages here. I did see on the next page, woo, that is really cool. A whole page about Ultra Ego. That is sick. Very, very cool to be able to own that on like actual printed paper. That's cool. And moving along, we have Boruto X Naruto, Next Generations, Shinobi Striker. Very, very cool. I'm assuming that this particular issue is probably going to have a lot of Naruto stuff in it, just because obviously whenever they feature a particular series on the cover, usually that series has a pretty big feature throughout the episode. Holy cow! That's cool. That's a precious gem figure. That's really nice. I like that. I know Naruto fans will definitely be a fan of that. And there is the Boruto manga. Wow, actually, that wasn't as much Boruto as I thought there was going to be. But holy moly, look how much that is. That's crazy. So let's go ahead and skip. Oh, spoilers! Oh my gosh, jeez, Naruto's son dies? That's crazy, bro. All right, so let's go ahead and keep on keeping on. Jeez, bro, I like. Shoot, I mean, I'm not really that big of a Naruto head, but I kind of didn't even want to know that. I apologize. Anyway, obviously we are moving into the Dragon Quest section here. Moving into the arcade game. These obviously look really, really cool. That guy definitely looks like Sephiroth there in the middle of the bottom left. Definitely a Cloud look-alike, Sephiroth look-alike. This also looks like, is this the same game? I genuinely can't tell. It kind of looks like it, but it also kind of doesn't. Alright. Oh, and a figure. I am not sure who this character is, because again, he's definitely a Dragon Quest character. But he definitely looks pretty cool. Very, very nice. I really want to know what brand that is. I don't actually recognize that figure brand. Holy moly, speaking of chunky manga sections, bro. Look at how chunky. That whole part that I'm holding right there is all manga. That's crazy. Alright, well, moving on to the Dragon Quest advertisement section here. We have more about the manga. And more about the manga. I was waiting for something climactic to be there, to be like, whoa! But, oh, I do remember hearing about that, though. That was the current Treasure Cruise celebration that I think just passed. That was actually really, really big. This is Bounty Rush, which I actually don't know anybody who plays this game. If anybody in the comments plays One Piece Bounty Rush, please let me know, because I'm always curious. Oh, this is Thousand Storm. Another one, actually. Does anybody play this game? Because I genuinely have no idea if anybody plays this game. I've never heard of anybody that plays this game. To be fair, I think, if memory serves, that those two One Piece games are Japanese exclusive, so you would obviously have to play the JP version of the game if you wanted to actually play it, while obviously Treasure Cruise has a global version. Ooh, we are getting into some Demon Slayer figures here, and wow, those two figures look absolutely fantastic. I love the fire effects on those. Holy cow. I might have to pick up that Tanjiro, low-key. I did open up a Tanjiro figure where it had like a water effect, so it'd be cool to pair it with the fire effect one. Ah, of course, Captain Tsubasa. We have not seen you in a while, my friend. It's definitely been a fat minute since we have seen that. Dr. Stone, obviously talking about the gacha game. Oh, is it a puzzle game? That's kind of what it looks like down there. Maybe not. I don't know. I still need to finish Dr. Stone. I've been meaning to finish Dr. Stone for like a fat minute. I just haven't watched anime in a while. Been too busy doing other things, and also I ain't even gonna front with you playing Legends Arceus, because every time that hasn't been dedicated to YouTube content and playing Dokkan has basically been a Legends Arceus at the moment, which I mean I think you can kind of understand why the game is pretty sick. Alright, so obviously more Dragon Quest. I'm assuming that, because sometimes they do this where they have like 2 Dragon Quest sections. This kind of seems like it's the manga and arcade section. Wait, isn't that a VTuber? Yeah, that's a VTuber. Isn't that a Hololive member? I'm pretty sure. Noelle, yeah, yeah. I was going to say, I definitely recognize that character. Interesting. Oh, it's probably because she's playing through Dragon Quest. I think they had a... Didn't they have an interview with another VTuber in a past V-Jump issue that we took a look at? I definitely remember that. Slime Boys! Look at the Slime King! He's so chunky! What a goofy boy. Alright, let's go ahead and skip past this Dragon Quest manga section here. And move on to Dragon Quest X 9th Anniversary 6th Adventure. That is a very long name. And this guy from the Battle Spirits card game here looks crazy. That guy looks... He kind of looks like King from One Punch Man, but like a villain version. The alternate universe Evil King. That is what I am going to dub him. Very, very cool, though. Again, the art style with these sort of, like, anime card games, I feel like always varies, like, every time I look at it. Yeah, like, literally that guy in the beginning looks nothing like these characters. This art style is completely different. I don't understand this. If someone in the comments is familiar with Battle Spirits, please explain it to me, because I would love to know. But, like, even this... And, like, these two art styles, right? Like, look nothing alike. Like, obviously, they're both anime, but... The, like, shading and all that other stuff looks extremely different. Alright, so we have the Digimon card game here. Looks very cool. I'm assuming that we'll get to see some... Oh! I have no idea what those creatures are, but those are definitely some tiny Digimon. I'm assuming those are, like, first evolution Digimon, if I had to guess. The characters where they have the little crosses in their eyes are always an interesting anime design to me. Next Dimension Ghost Game Digimon. I like that painting. It's so funny, the painting Agumon in the bottom there. That's for an illustration competition. That's pretty cool. Very goofy. All Digimon fans, worldwide event. Well, this is only a Japanese magazine. How would it be worldwide? Alright, obviously some more information about that. Yeah, the Dim Card EX2. I do remember seeing that earlier. And that on the side looks like the Digimon gotcha game. And now we are on to figures. Oh, isn't that Paimon, I believe, right? That is so cute. And then obviously we have some other boys in figure form. The Paimon obviously being a plush. Alright, so ZX card game. Zillions of Enemy. Do they even know how many, like, zillions is? Like, zillions is kind of a lot, bro. Zillions do be kind of a ton, if I'm being 100% honest with you. More characters here. This one, I think, at least from remembering what I've seen of it throughout literally just seeing it in V-Jump, because obviously, you know, I don't play this card game. The art style is at least a little bit more consistent for that game. Like, it feels very much so the same with the anime characters that are a part of it. But, like, the Battle of Spirits game just has a ton of different things. To be fair, I think there are some card games in Japan that, like, take from actual anime as well, where they, like, aren't an original thing. I'm not talking about, oh, Kirby! I wish I was talking about Kirby. I am! Hey-oh! There's Bayonetta in the bottom there as well. That's pretty cool. Obviously, this is talking about a bunch of stuff that was semi-recently shown for Nintendo, which is pretty cool. But I also completely lost my train of thought, so I apologize. There we go. There's the funny game I was talking about, Legends Arceus. Obviously very, very cool. We also have some Poke Dolls of the Reggies in the bottom there. That's pretty cute. And as well, some other Pokemon cards, which is pretty cool from the V-Star set. I believe some of this was actually included in some other sets, because I did just pull, funny enough, on the Geodude stream, we just pulled a Leafeon today. Anyway, here's Horizon Zero Dawn. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, the art style thing. Yeah, I don't know why. Some of it just seems like really inconsistent. And like I was saying, some card games I know take from other anime for like their properties, right? They're just like, oh yeah, we'll make a card game and we'll use your anime in our card game. I don't know if you can like only make a deck with like characters from that particular anime, or if you can like mix and match shows. That would be pretty cool. I don't know. Tales of Lumaria, though. And is this all the same thing? I'm assuming that this is. This looks like a mobile game of some kind because obviously the screenshots are vertical. It's kind of crazy how popular in like a short amount of time. Oh, there's Miku. Hello. That mobile gaming has become, because obviously like a couple years ago, mobile gaming was sort of like made fun of, I guess, and sort of like clowned on. Hey, JoJo. Yo, that's sick. I'm glad that they included that. Oh, that's right. Isn't the next episode drop of Stone Ocean gonna come out soon-ish? Interesting. I'll have to keep an eye out for that for sure. Some more Jump Shop stuff. Obviously, that looks like Disgaea. That might be Disgaea. I'm not sure though. It does say RPG, but that also says King of Fighters up there, and I don't think that's King of Fighters though. Definitely doesn't look like King of Fighters to me. It looks like that looks more like King of Fighters though. Yes, that. And Metal Dogs. I really want to see what that game is about because it looks so funny with like the different types of dogs that are literally like kitted out to the teeth. It looks so goofy. Yeah, I was gonna say that last game definitely was not KOF. They were definitely talking about it for the upcoming thing here. Alright, we have whatever this Gundam series is, or I'm assuming this is some kind of Gundam. Yeah, there's definitely Gundam, okay. Definitely see the Gundam logo down there. Dio! That's pretty cool for Last Survivor. Very neat. Hot Wheels Unleashed right next to JoJo. See, this is why I love looking at these V-Jump magazines, because we literally have wacky stuff like this. We have Hot Wheels next to Dio Brando from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Could not be more of a wacky combination, if I do say so myself. There's definitely some sort of game that you could play with V-Jump of like what series that you'd never think you would see together will you actually see together. There's only one code this time. Am I seeing that correct? Yeah, that's only one code, it looks like. Dang, they kind of cheaped out. Obviously for these you have to cut this open and then you get the actual code inside. Alright, so I always do like to go over this manga because, of course, this type of manga is literally just exclusive to V-Jump, and this looks very goofy already. Is that V-Jump man doing a Kamehameha? That is very funny. Or I just call him V-Jump. Oh my gosh, he went Super Saiyan! Is that canon? Could he do that? Is V-Jump man that strong? He can go Super Saiyan? That's crazy. Oh, you can go Super Saiyan 3! What? Oh, and I love the angel in the bottom there, too. That's so funny. Wow. Interesting. I did not know V-Jump Man was canonically that powerful. That's crazy. Obviously, they're talking about the Dragon Ball Battle Hour, because, of course, you know, that is coming up this weekend, which, funny enough, actually, I think the day after this video goes up, because this video should come out on Friday, if nothing goes wrong. If you're watching this on a Friday, then you know nothing went wrong. But obviously that will be on Saturday, and I'm going to be streaming that. So definitely keep an eye out for that. What am I looking at here? I know what's on the right side for some of these things. I don't know what's on the left side there. That looks extremely goofy and very kawaii. It literally says it right there. Maybe that's like strong and kawaii or something, and it's like, you know, duality about the two characters, like one's a big buff guy and one's a strong little girl. I don't know, bro. I'm not an expert in these things. I just look through funny Japanese magazine for fun. Alright, what do we got on the giveaway page today? We have a audio system. We have a, looks like to be some kind of Ring doorbell sort of meme. A blender, an Apple Watch, AirPods, Netflix, a Switch Lite, and a couple of games. Interesting. Not as good as I think I've seen some of the prizes, to be fair, but definitely not too bad. These seem a little bit more practical this time around, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but obviously for a giveaway, you want that flashy, crazy sort of stuff, you know? Alright. Wow, that was actually a really quick issue. Funny enough, in the last episode, I was talking about how, like, oh, we're going to finish this one so quicker than we usually do. And this one we actually did. We usually take, like, around a half an hour to finish up these, but obviously, this time around, we are going to be done in like 25-ish minutes, so maybe this was just a shorter issue, or maybe I just went through it a lot. To be fair, also as well, when you look at these, it kind of like, you think, oh, well, these are going to be sort of long, but then you kind of neglect the fact that obviously there's all the manga in between, and of course, this video would be like probably double, honestly, if I took a look at all the manga. And of course, the reason why I don't is because I know that there's places to read that particular series online, and I know you guys aren't necessarily interested in that. This page is really sick, by the way. Very, very cool. If only I could stretch the pages out more like this, because obviously that little glare that's like there for a lot of it is a lot less prominent here because, you know, the pages are so flat. And finally, we have Digimon here, Ghost Game. I have no idea what this is, if I'm going to be 100% honest with you, but it does look pretty cool. And that is it for this issue of V-Jump for March 2022. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me put the boy back in the camera. Yeah, that's right, as we're doing the outro here. Of course, keep an eye out for next month's April issue. Definitely going to try and get my hands on that as soon as I can. I am very, very glad that you guys are enjoying these videos. And of course, if you are enjoying them, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I would really, really appreciate it. All that fun YouTube stuff. And otherwise, bro, have a good Fusion day. Got him.